Roll out some gum paste and then using a heart-shaped cutter, you can use big or small depending on the size of the calla lily you want to do. Cut out, take your piece that has already been cut and then press it down to your vein. Then you're going to turn your piece around and using your ball tool, you're going to thin the edges out. I like to thin this part right here because it gives a nice interest to the flower. Then you're going to use something looking like this. You need like a cone shape. I know they sell it on eBay, Michael's, but truly you can make this on your own with cardboard. And actually, I brought this from the clinic. This is actually a little water cup that I just took. And then what you're going to do is take your piece and you're going to wrap this. So you want your veneer inside and you're going to wrap this around your cone. So you want the middle part right at the top of your heart and then wrap this around. Once it's wrapped, brush a little bit of water and then close it like that. See, so you didn't close totally, you get like a little gap like that, and that is perfect. That's what you're looking for. And then what you're going to do is you're going to lift the sides up and you're going to do this all the way around, including the tip right here. You can twist it, you can create a little peak, whatever interest that you want. And let this dry for at least 24 hours. To create the inside of the calla lily, you're going to roll out this shape from yellow gum paste. And then what you're going to do in order to know the right size of this piece would be to measure it with the heart shape that you're using. So what I like to do is basically put it at the tip, at the bottom, and then I normally leave a third of a gap right here. So I know that this is the perfect size for it. Then what I do, I take a toothpick, I wet it in water, and I simply attach it to my toothpick, but not all the way up because I want this part to be able to stick it into my cake. And then once I have the shape that I desire and the length that I want, I leave it on the side for 24 hours in order for it to harden. So once your piece is already hardened, you're going to notice that there's a little hole at the bottom, and that's perfectly fine, and that's actually what you want. Then taking your inside piece, applying a little bit of edible glue at the bottom, and slide this inside your flower. Then you're going to take some green fondant and roll out a small ball like this. And then you're going to take your flower and brush a little bit of water at the bottom of your flower, not too much. And then take your fondant and slide this all the way through. And then shape this and mold this to create almost as a cone. So you want this to be quite thick and the bottom quite thin. You want something like this, and what this will do is will attach the entire pieces, both pieces together, and let this dry for a couple of minutes. And you do this with all your flowers. So to paint the calla lily, you're going to use the green edible powder for the bottom. And you're going to start off by brushing the darker powder all around your greenery. And this is not, there's no right way or wrong way, so you're just going to go gently and lightly all the way around. You don't want to overdo it. And then what you'll do is take your lighter color and go on top of the darker color. And this will just finish off nicely. Now, because I'm leaving it white, I like the look. I'm just gonna put a little bit of darkness at the tip. Like that, so it just gives it a nice little interest. And for the inside, I am using the lighter green in the middle, and then around this part, but inside, you're gonna use the darker green. And you let this to dry to make sure everything is dry, and there you go. So you have your beautiful calla lily. Hope you enjoyed the video.